sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team taking on Providence. Now the starting group for the visitors. The Machine is out there with Clutch. Then it's Jones. Then it's Thunder. And it's Wheeler in at the point.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here is Young. Six on the shot clock. And he gets it just before the shot clock expires.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And he uses the glass on the layup. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. They get a hand on it. Pocket six. Off target at the rim. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Passes it to Thunder. Here's Stephens. Outside, Jones. This one for three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2. And it's Providence's ball. 6-point game. Pass to Diallo. Tries a three. Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's the Machine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And Providence making a change here. Watson's checked in. Good on the second free throw. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Defended by Jones. Pass to Watson from outside the arc. Another three for Providence.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Wheeler, the pass to Thunder. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Jones, the pass to Watkins. And yes, it's good.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Stephens pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Poked away. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now Watson. Five to shoot. Shoots it up. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Down low, here's Jones. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jones has got 8.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Whitey's checked in for Providence. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Providence needs to get a shot off. Here's Young. And the shot is long.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Got a piece of it. And the pass to Shake and Bake. A three-pointer off the mark. Providence trails by 5. Reads the pass to White. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Back to the action after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Tiny out there with Clutch. Then it's T. Then it's Jones. And it's Shake and Bake in at the point guard position. Here's Diallo. And finally they hit one. Diallo's got 5.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job, Kevin, using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
Here's Shake and Bake. He's guarded by Diallo. It's hauled in by Watson.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Jones looking for an opening. To the wing on the left. Here's Shake and Bake. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And Providence decides to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now, here's Diallo. D right on him. And Jones pulls it down.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. Providence trails by 5. Passes it to Reeves. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and Serbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
Providence shooting their first free throws of the game right now. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The machine's checked in for clutch. Here's shake and bake. White covering. Shake and bake passes to Watkins. Fires for 3. No good. Providence trails by 3. Pass to Diallo. Six on the shot clock. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Jones has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to T. Fade away. Rebounded by Providence.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
It's not going to go for him. Left side, Jones. Passes to Watkins. Back to Jones. Shoots a 3. Drills it from outside. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's stolen by Jones. Here's shake and bake. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
White the pass to Diallo. Back to White. Shot clock at 5. Dishes to Watson. That's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Providence making a change here. Young's checked in. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Here's Watkins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Diallo. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
And, you know, Hassel is out there, Kevin, to defend the perimeter. And he takes that role very seriously with those active hands and quick feet.
For Providence, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first one falls. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The away team leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense. Called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, Ernie, this is definitely a big wake-up call for them. Their field goal percentage is sitting in the low 30s. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared. If they can't turn the tide and play with greater efficiency, it's going to be a long second half.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Providence trails by 5. That's to Diallo. And it's the machine with the foul. That's his first foul. Defended by Jones. Just 4 to shoot. He can't get it to go. Buckets is out there with Jones. And it's Thunder. And it's Clutch. And it's Watkins. And at the 5, roaming the paint. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. Young left side. Knocks it loose. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Reeves. He feeds it to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Diallo the pass to Young. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. To the middle, here's Watkins, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The 10-footer finds the target.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
From deep, and the 3 ball is good. He has 5. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Diallo. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Providence.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Outside, Jones gets the 3-pointer to fall. Jones has got 11 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And they're moving it up. Here's Wheeler. Lays it up and off the glass. Providence trails by 7. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Pass to Diallo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Providence shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Jones, the pass to Shake and Bake. Here's T. The three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
White against Jones. For Providence, they've hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Watson. White looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Providence now working with the new shot clock. And that one, good. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
It's stolen by Watson. Back to White. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Now here's Diallo. 9 points in the game so far. The dish to Watson. That one a little long.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's shake and bake. Lets it go from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The away team up by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got White. Garnett out there with Young. And it's Watson in at the 5. And the pass to shake and bake. Pass to Thunder. Here's T. The shot will not fall. And Providence will go the other way with it. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Clutch, he's checked in for Tiny. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. Pass to shake and bake. Off target from three-point range. Shake and bake's gone, just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Now here's White. He's tightly guarded. That's to Diallo. Defended by Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked away. From deep. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Buckets. He's checked in for Jones. Wheeler, the pass to Shake and Bake. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. 5 to shoot. And right through it goes. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Providence. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Reeves the pass to Young. And that one is good.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough flop to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Puts it up. Misses off the right iron. Shake and Bake's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Reeves the pass to White. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. Here's Thunder. Here's Shake and Bake. And it's White with the rebound. So it's Providence now. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Thunder. The pass to Shake and Bake. To the paint. Here's Stevens. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Time called here. Providence decides to talk it over. They're down by 2. There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Fresh.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
1:33 left in the game. Young outside. Four on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Reeves has got the game tied up here for Providence.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock, but they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
Steppins. It's good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And there's the feed to Young. No good with the layup. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Here's Wheeler. Offline with his three.
Yeah, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
And it's blocked. But they recover it. Can't knock in the three. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Time called here. Providence decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This would tie it.
He got it in.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
Cold-blooded make that was.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And it's Providence to start out. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Setting the floor for Providence. Here's Reeves. Sinks the three-pointer. Reeves has got the first basket here in overtime for Providence.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Thunder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Garnett. And he makes the first. And so he hits both. And it's Young at the elbow. And it's Buckus with the foul. That's his first foul. So it's Providence now. They lead by 1. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Overtime still getting started here at just about a minute in. Here's the machine. And stolen by Diallo. Here's Reeves. No good on that one.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's the machine. Just 5 to shoot. It's good from long range.
Yeah, and when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
It's Young on the wing. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Here's the machine. He's guarded by Diallo. Shoots from the right block. And the jumper is good. That's 10 points for the machine.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
So it's Providence now. Passes it to Young. goes up at the stripe. The shot misses. Pass to Wheeler. Here's the machine. And Jones has it in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Time called here. Providence decides to talk it over. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Providence. Trying his luck from deep. Bullseye! Guys, what do you think?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open three in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that three-point line.
Jones for three. Misses the tray. And so Providence takes the win. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it back.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams